I really like talking to strangers. And for decades, I was terrified of talking to strangers. That was not my thing growing up. It wasn't my thing in my 20s, and it really wasn't my thing in my 30s either. And because I was afraid of people. What I learned was that A, people aren't scary. Took me a while to figure that out, but better late than never. People aren't scary. People, generally speaking, want to talk with you. They want your attention on them. And if you learn a couple of very simple techniques, it makes networking a cakewalk, right? The first thing is just to say hi to people. How's it going? Super simple conversation starter. There's no magic here. It's not rocket science. And to be genuinely curious about them. And the second thing is be more curious about them and don't talk about yourself. People that you approach are going to want to talk about themselves. They're going to want to feed your curiosity because they don't have that experience very often. And so you're giving them a gift when you are curious about them. I started practicing this by going to Starbucks and getting coffee back when I used to go to Starbucks and get coffee, because I knew it would time box, and I would just ask the person behind the counter a couple questions, and then I had to leave, right? So I knew that no matter how uncomfortable I got, it would only last for a minute or two. Turned out to be super simple and easy. And I started doing it all the time. And then I started finding situations where I could ask people more questions and it'd be a little longer conversation. And now it's a cakewalk and I do it for fun, right? I highly recommend this as a professional business skill that will take you really, really, really far. I would say 80% of the jobs that I've gotten have been because I've been talking to strangers, and they weren't friends of mine. It was, people I didn't know very well, but that turned into a conversation where all of a sudden they were asking me if I wanted to come interview for a job. So, or they wanted to recommend me to somebody for a job. So talk to strangers. It's amazing how well that works, how much freedom you feel in the world when you're able to do that. Have a good one.